Hello everyone. Today we're making something very close to my heart. This recipe was passed down by generations in my family, from my grandmother to my mother and now me. Today we're making traditional Bangladeshi prawn malai curry. So let's begin. However, this prawn recipe seems to have made its way into Bengali kitchens through contact with Malaysian traders. So Malai curry is actually Malay curry, over the time transliterated as Malai curry. This recipe demands big Golda Chingris, which is the fresh river prawns. However, you can use any prawns of your choice, any size. And this prawn needs to be processed, deveined and trimmed. I've already done that for a couple of these and we'll be using these actually. Alright, so let's start the cooking process. So these are few of the ingredients I have here. Very simple, whatever is there in the house. So I will be marinating these prawns. These are all processed. Very simple marination. Just some turmeric. So turmeric is given. Now I'll add the salt. Make sure you wash these prawns thoroughly. So I'll just be mixing it with my hand. Also, I'll be using some red chilies. This will give the color. The marination is super simple. In goes the mustard oil. A generous amount of it. I'll be putting in the prawns which was marinated with turmeric and salt. You can take the prawns out now. I'll be adding a little bit more mustard oil for the curry. In goes my onion paste, 1 cup full. While the onions are frying, let me make a paste of the other spices. Here goes ginger, 1 large garlic, some cashew nuts. This is optional. The cashew nut is going to make this dish more creamy. And some green chilies. This is for the spice factor. Okay. Some water. And we make a smooth paste of it. So the onions are frying while I put some other spices, whole spices in it. Bay leaf, and then goes the cardamom, cinnamon, some peppercorns. So these are the whole spices. I will also be adding the powdered spices. Red chili powder, 2 teaspoons, coriander powder, 2 teaspoons, and turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon. And this smell, this reminds me of my childhood. When this dish used to be cooked in my kitchen, I used to peek in the kitchen and hurry my mother. And my mother used to say, "Bhalobashar jinish ekটু সময় নিয়ে করতে হয়." That means that when you're cooking something with love, that takes time. So when the oil is separated from the masala, you know it's done. At this point, I will be adding the yogurt. 1 cup of yogurt. At this point, I will put the garlic ginger paste which I made. So here it goes. So the garlic ginger paste along with the cashew. This will thicken the gravy up. Now goes the tomatoes. Will not be putting so much, putting half cup of tomatoes. Since I have put 1 cup of yogurt, the tomatoes will balance it. I'll be adding some salt. Now, final touch, garam masala. Final touch for the spices only. 1 teaspoon garam masala. Okay, now goes these, the prawns. Oh, very nice. Very gently, I'll move these beauties around. I don't want to break them, nor break my heart. You all know that prawns cook very quickly, so only 3 to 5 minutes is enough. Stirring the prawns very carefully. Now goes the coconut milk. Add the coconut milk slowly and gradually. Some more. Always add these at the end. We don't want the coconut flavor to just vanish. And something for the cultural touch, some sugar at the end. This blends so well. The sugar doesn't make it sweet, it just brings all the flavors together. And goes the chilies. Last but not the least, a little bit of ghee, because ghee makes everything better. So I'm done with the cooking basically. Let's turn off the heat and serve the prawns. So here you have it, the traditional Bangladeshi Chingri machar malai curry, prawn malai curry. This can be served with rice only. If you are someone who's trying Bangladeshi food for the first time, start with this. If you are far from home, this will get you home. And if you grew up with this recipe, you already know the magic. So if you like this recipe, do subscribe and like, comment and share for more nostalgic Bangladeshi recipes from my kitchen to yours.